Hey, what's up guys? My name is Cartoonz, and today I'm going to be showing you some assassin beginner tutorial style tutorial to go through all the abilities of what the assassin does in the game Forge. And you guys really did seem to enjoy my Pyromancer video, and I have a surprise for you at the end of this video, so stay tuned, but let's go ahead and get started for now in this tutorial. And what we're going to do is we're just going to go straight here to tutorial on Forge, and then we are going to be picking the assassin on the left here. This is what the assassin looks like on the little menu, and as you can see, it has 8 abilities, sorry, my bad. What we're going to be doing is going from left to right on all these abilities in action, and I'm going to be showing you exactly what they do as well as giving my own opinion. So let's go ahead and move over here. I'm spawned right into the game, and as you can see, there's different kinds of training, but we're going to go ahead, for the sake of this video, go to ability range practice. What this is going to do is it's going to spawn some, I think 3 mobs, and then we're going to kind of go through it. As you can see on the left, what it is called is Strike, and it's your mouse 1 ability on default. What it does is it basically is just like an auto attack. Every time you click it and you're in melee range of the target, you're going to hit him for a pretty decent amount of damage. Like right now I'm hitting him for 75 every time I hit him, and it does generate 15 energy every time you hit a target with it, and that's very important. So, anyways, let's go ahead and move to the Affability, which is the second one on the bottom of the screen, as you can see on the bar. And what this is it is Pantera's Kiss. What it does is it does this kind of ticking time bomb, I suppose you could call it, on the target. And when you use it, it costs 10 energy and is a 10-second cooldown. That's what it looks like. It does damage at the very end of it, but it does do a lot more damage when it comes to how many puncture stats, which is your E ability. And I'm going to kind of talk about this for a second because this is really important for assassins to know, is that your puncture ability, every time you use it, you can stack it up to 3 times, and it does a dot, 21-ish damage, 21 to 30 damage every second for 5 seconds, and you can stack it 3 times. So as you can see, it does 21 times 3 damage every second for 5 seconds. And overall, it's a pretty solid ability. I mean, it costs 20 energy. It's pretty nice. What you're going to do to be able to combine your E and your F is you're going to go ahead and stack these 3, and then wait 1 second, 1 tick, and then use your F. And what this is going to do, 252 damage. That is a ton of damage. When you go ahead and use your F ability behind the target, it does more damage. Like if I were to stack 3 stacks on him and then let it tick for a second and then hit F and I'm in front of him, 210 damage. So it does 40 less damage. It just does a small percentage when you're in front of him, but when you're behind him you do more damage. I recommend being able to combine your stun ability, which I'll get to in a second, and then getting behind the target, hitting your E's, then your stun, wait for a second, and then hit F, so you can get all 3 stacks of your puncture on this curse, and then boom, he takes a ton of damage. Like, it's very, very viable. But we're going to go into the R. What the R is a really cool, unique ability. It drags your target and yourself into this, like, dueling kind of area for a second. Like, here, I'll use it right now. We are by ourselves. The other targets have gone away, and it lasts for 5 seconds, I believe. I believe it's 5 seconds. And you can pretty much just 1v1 the target. Like, nobody can see you, nobody can hit you with anything, so it's very, very good to be able to assassinate. Get it? Assassin. Assassinate any target, any healer, whatever squishy you want to take on while there's like a huge battle around you. It's very good at being able to do a lot of just single target damage or pressure on a single target. So I very, very much so recommend being able to learn that ability and when to use it. Next, we're going to talk about the T ability, which is the 5th one on your bar. And what it is it's a stun. It's exactly that. Like, it does about 40 damage, and then when you use it, it stuns the target for 3 seconds. So that's pretty much it. It's pretty straightforward. Costs 20 energy. Pretty solid. Here's the G ability. The G ability is much of an equivalent ability to Shadow Step in World of Warcraft, if you're familiar with that. Except for you can use it on everyone. Like, you can use it on a friendly target or a hostile target. I know you can do that now in Mr. Pandaria World of Warcraft, but you used to only be able to Shadow Step your enemies. You can now Shadow Step all both enemies and friends to be able to get in proper positioning. But like, as you can see, this target's pretty far away. What I'm going to do is I'm going to just hit G, and then it's going to show up right behind him. See, as you can see, I just showed up right behind him by using my G ability, which is the Shadow Leap. It costs 10 energy as a 20 or 12 second cooldown. My bad. It's a pretty solid ability, and it's very viable. I mean, I like how it's a low cooldown. It's pretty solid. I'm just happy. Like, this ability is what you need to be able to keep up with others that are ranged. It's really difficult to keep up just by sprinting at them. So if you were to Shadow Step him and then stun him, you could obviously get puncture stats, and then hit like an F on him afterwards, and just get the target down. But anyways, let's move on to the V ability. This is the most important ability for assassins. It's called Stealth. It's very, very. It's not like a unique name or unique function. It basically just makes you invisible to other targets. They can kind of see this little bit of like a blur in the environment. If someone is like that, I guess, observant, they could probably see you and shoot you out or whatever, but otherwise it's pretty hard for people to see him. I know I've only found a couple people, but one thing to know is you don't walk through targets, so if somebody walks into you, they're going to know you're there because they're just walking into a wall. Like, they're not walking into like one of these walls, they're just walking into you. And one thing to note when you're in stealth, anything you do will bring you out of stealth, except for your R ability, obviously. But like, see, I will Shadow Step or Shadow Leap, and see, I'm out of stealth. Like, everything you do, it will bring you out of stealth. But you can stealth in combat, which is very interesting. You can just stealth in combat, no problem at all, and just re-stealth, get your damage off. And when you open, like say you open on a target, your next ability is going to do 10% more damage, just like the first ability. So, yeah. And then we're going to the last ability, which is called, it's like a smoke bomb. It's Smoke Cloud. What it does is it costs 20 energy, and you can't shoot anyone inside of it, or if you're inside of it, you can't shoot anyone outside of it. But I think this ability looks really cool. It's just a nice ability. Very nice texture. Nice animation for the opening animation. And it's very good to be able to get some defensives off. Like, if you were to put it in like a bottleneck situation, like, see, they can't shoot you at all. You'll be able to get away, you'll be able to run around a pillar here, and then re-stealth. One thing to note when you're using your Smoke Cloud is that when you use it, it puts your stealth on a 5-second cooldown. I know that doesn't say it in the tooltip, but otherwise, that's something that you need to know. But overall, let's go ahead and get my energy up, and I'm going to go through a basic rotation of what I do anyways to be able to take down a target without using my R ability, my Shadow Shift. So, say I'm creeping up on a target, I'm stealthed, okay? I'm pretty much just going to open with like a GT, which is the stun, 3 stacks of puncture, 1 mouse 1, 2 mouse 1, and then I'm going to hit an F. And that one was actually imperfect, but what it should be able to do is if you are able to get enough E's off, you'll be able to hit F at the same time as like your E is about to fall off. So you'll still hit the 3-stack damage bonus from your E's onto your F ability, but at the same time you'll be able to pretty much get the maximum amount of damage off if you do go through that. So one more time, I'm going to go through that again. I'm going to start in stealth, and I'm going to hit my Shadow Leap, stun, E, 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 1 mouse 1, and then F again for the max amount of damage, and then spam F1 into him. As you can see, my stun's already up again, and then you can just pretty much redo the whole rotation. Like, it's not even a big deal. Overall, it's a very strong class. Like, it does a ton of damage. The F does a ton of damage. Your Pantera's Kissed. But anyways, guys, that does sum it up for this video. What I did want to surprise you with is that the CEO of Dark Veil Games and pretty much the co-founder of Forge emailed me and told me that he's going to give me 5 free copies to give away to the fans, and as well as he said like a big thank you for making these videos on Forge, because I love this game. I think it's a lot of fun, and I'm just wanting to share it with you guys. So I'm going to be doing a giveaway on the next Assassins video. What I'm going to be doing is doing a beginner's tutorial on each class, and then I'm going to be doing a montage of PvP just to show you guys everything. So the giveaways will be on the montages anyways, and I have one on my last Pyromancer video, so you can go check that one out. I will link it in the description for you, and that's about all. So I hope you guys did enjoy the video. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe for more. I'll be doing more of these, and I will see you all next time. Cartoonz out.